Okay, so here's the goal. So I'd like to show the whole process of trying to actually do a Zelda 2 ROM hack. I'm really using the level editor. And so I've already downloaded the tool, and I figure I can skip that phase. But everything else, all I did was just double check that it fits in the OBS window and did the audio. So gonna try to work through. My goal here is not to create a whole game by the end of the stream, but to at least understand how the tools work. And what kind of spawned this on was, first of all, Dog Developer, who I hope shows up at some point tonight. Anyone checking out Metroid yet? I have been watching some of the streams, Red. Epic, I was watching your streams too, by the way. How's Rygar going? I saw you tweeted about finishing it. I was watching your, because somebody else was streaming Rygar tonight too. I thought it was kind of interesting. It's a little loud in my headphones, but it looks like it's okay. I don't know if you guys can hear the Zelda 2 music in the background, but... Okay, let's see. What did... I got to show... Suffer. I'm all over the place. We already just got... Okay, perfect timing, dog. Okay, so here is what... let me see if I gotta have this on. So this is what... Suffer created. I gotta tell you, Suffer, this looks absolutely incredible. How long did this take, Suffer? Because it's so amazing. I don't even know what to say. Open original. How do I do that? Let's do that. Oh, I can just fill up the whole screen. Nice. There we go. How cool is that? I go through this thing all the way down. You finished Ryguard Casual plenty of times. You started learning the speedrun. How's the speedrun? Who else was I watching? I was literally watching somebody else play it today too, and I can't remember who it was. Probably don't need to have this right up against me. Okay, let's put that back over here. This is the top 100 Zelda songs, and this is Facing the Demon Train in Zelda Spirit Tracks. Well, that's kind of nice. What the heck did I just move over here? I thought I just put this over here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so... So, when you first open up the Zelda 2 level editor, this is what you get. And it asks you for... The only thing it asks you is, where is your Zelda 2 ROM? And if you've created a legal copy from a copy that you own... I'm just kidding. Or whatever. You have to... All you have to do is punch that. You can't see it, but behind this thing, there's this little... I don't know what this is. This is what the ROM dump looks like, and that's what I think it did. So I did watch a little tutorial, so I wouldn't be completely lost with what I'm doing here. And the way any level editor works that I'm aware of right now is that it dumps a ROM into an emulator once you've done some, once you've done a version that you want to start playing. And obviously, when you're editing, I think you probably do a bunch of these. So I have the one that it works with by default is FCEUX. So that's what I'm using. I downloaded this, and all you had to do was stick it in the same. You can change the path of it, but I just use the default path, which is the same as the folder that the editor is in. So, anywho, welcome to some Zelda 2 level editing. We're going to try. And like I said, I watched a little tutorial, but I know nothing else. I know there's some things I want to do. I want to be able to have the down stab and the up stab available right away. So I don't know how that works. And I do know that there are these you can start editing right away. You can start doing your overworld editor. So you could punch this in and you could literally start editing your overworld. And then you could start, I'd like to start with the side view because what I'd like to do is edit a palace and try to figure out if I can get through something with the palace. So it is a debug console window. Thank you. So is that the hex edit? Is that like literally like or is that something different? Is that the hex code, dog? You started 4th of September and finished yesterday. Wow. It took almost a month. Suffer, it's awesome. It looks really cool. The arcade version of Rygar is very different. It is hex. Okay, gotcha. Rygar is one of many games you have listed on your speedruns. You have an eye on. Interesting. Well, I'm going to keep watching. I hope you keep streaming it. It's fun. Hyrule, how you doing? Good evening. Have I seen the Mega Man 4 port that apparently was done with an emulator as the hex editor? No. Well, we're going to try. Let's see. I mean, I have no idea what's going to happen here. So you can tell you got both of you. I've got my overview. Oh, I didn't mean to just place that. Is there undo? Let's see. Is there an edit undo? I don't believe so. So I'd have to just delete that guy. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's quick commands. How do I delete this? Well, now we're going to have 8,000. How do I just... Oh, here we go. Eraser tool. There we go. And there are some really interesting... So where I've gotten my information from is from romhacking.net. And also there's the Zelda 2 Speedrunners Discord has a couple of channels devoted to or dedicated to ROM hacking. And I want to give a quick, huge, big shout out because GTM something, the person who did some awesome ROMs. Let me actually show this page. Zelda 2 ROM hacking. Someone ported, oh my gosh. Somebody emulated the NES in Super Nintendo? Wow, that's wild. And it also added MSU support. What? That is so wild. Okay, so I can't see my screen here. So if you go to romhacking.net, you can find all of these tools here. I will say that I did go to also the... Where is it? The GitHub. This is where I actually got the... this is the GitHub. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll include these links in the description. So just in case this is something you... I can't imagine a lot. There's a big market for people wanting to do Zelda 2 ROM. But you never know. Holy crap, we got a raid. Oh yeah. Jamming out to the music tonight. This is fun. Sorry, I'm just excited to hear the... Okay, I'll put this thing back. Who is... I can't see my notifications. Here we go. Oh, Boog to the man. Thank you so much for the raid. Boog, how the... 41 months. Boog, how the hell you doing, dude? Long time no see. Let's do this. Let's move this window over, by the way, so you don't have to see the stuff over in front. That's probably a little bit better. Boog, I hope you're doing well, man. Great to see you. Thank you so much for the raid and the sub. Are the alerts a bit loud? Okay, I couldn't... Oh, yes, they are. You know what I need to do? Advanced audio properties. Sorry about that. They're loud in my ears too, Epic. Let's turn off the monitor. This should be a little better. Boom, 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 boom. Classic Ocarina of Time here. Wait, why did it turn off? Hey. Oh, that was it? That's all we get? Sad face. Okay. So here's your Overworld Editor. Dude, I am doing great. Where are you playing tonight, Boog? I think I've been streaming less than... I mean, I can't even say that I've been streaming once a week. I took 2 weeks off and then streamed on Monday. No, Sunday. And here we are. Okay, so I want to do a palace. And I know one of the ways you can do that is by... clicking on these. So I'm looking first. What I'd like to do tonight is first of all get in down stab and up stab right away, and then also try to edit a palace. Here's my goal. I would love to do some basic level design in a palace, teaching you how to play Zelda 2 in one palace. And I know Nintendo does a great job of this already, but I figure if I'm going to try to do any of this myself, I probably should, try to figure out how to teach the player how to play the game. Fairy Cave, Lost Woods, Trophy Cave, Glass Tile. Where are the... Oh, where is it 0, 0? Nope. North Palace. So this is North Palace. So all of these things down here are, if you can see them, yeah, these are all different palaces. Here's the cave. Have I tried? Not yet. So, dog, here's my... Hey, Sims, how you doing, by the way? You submitted that to... Oh, nice. You're doing the WarioWare speed. You just submitted to GDQ. Hey, good luck, Boog. I hope that... Bug. Why would I... Sorry. It's late at night. Did anybody else submit anything to GDQ? I actually did myself, but at this point, I just expect that there are other people better than me who deserve it more than I do. Bonk's Revenge got submitted again by Lisa, and I hope it gets in. There's so much more new cool stuff that'd be fun to share with the GDQ audience. Okay, where is... So I'm looking for the palace. Are they all down at the bottom or something? Oh, here they are. Okay, here are all the palaces. So let's go to Palace 001. There we go. Here's Palace 1. So we could adjust anything in these. And there are some interesting restrictions to Zelda 2 that I found out through a document posted by... I don't know who posted this. I should probably credit them at some point. Looks like Bombcha? Oh, author is CF207 posted this. And as far as palaces go... side views, areas, graphical glitch. There is a limitation for the number of rooms. Like this is one room, and there's a limitation. You can only have 29 rooms apparently in a palace. So there you go. Opponent, it was last week, I believe, last Sunday. Let's see. I should do it for this month, Solid Hex. I have played through Splatterhouse 2. Haven't beat it yet. So maybe we should do Splatterhouse 2 and 3 for at some point this month for a little Halloween action. Definitely on the TG16 and Wampaku. And in fact, I'll be playing those at some point this month to, keep it the Halloween tradition. What the hell? Anybody know what Zelda song this is? This one does not sound familiar. I don't know if you can hear it. It's a little soft. I guess I gotta turn it up a little bit. I do not recognize this song. If that gets too loud, let me know. I'll keep that volume knob up. Says this is... Oh, okay. I haven't beaten this game yet. I need to. Oh, Wampaku is great. I really enjoyed it. In fact, you got to the deer stage last year on Splatterhouse 2 for Halloween. I feel like it's a game I should be able to beat, but you never know. I'm gonna turn off the Overworld Editor here. Can I just... Let's see. Let's add in the tile. Just for, poopies and giggles. Let's put back in the... Wait, I'm not... Oh, I want to do this one. Let's see how we add in the tile. Is it this one or is this one? Okay, it's that one. Okay, cool. So this is actually pretty straightforward as far as the icons go. Just for fun, well, let's start playing with some stuff just so we know that we're making some edits. We'll put in some grass for no apparent reason up here. We'll put in some swamp, I mean. Anyway, we'll exit out of that. And let's look at... I guess I want room 1. Okay. Wow, that's room 1. Interesting. So I'm going to have to figure out how all of these connect. Where's like the room that you walk into? Not room 2. Not room 3. It's interesting. Oh, you finally played a Bond game? Which game was it, Epic? Hello! Captain Harlock! Dude, how you doing, man?
Hey,
Long time no see.
Long time no talk.
Oh, adventure. Okay, what did you think? Is it a complete... I would say it's was it the worst... Was it the most boring game you've ever played? You don't want to know? Yeah, there you go. The speedrun is good. I promise you the speedrun is actually a little more interesting. Captain, how you doing, dude? Welcome to some Zelda 2 ROM hacking. I need to find... Okay, so here's where you first walk in. Cool, so we could play around with the enemies fall from the roof. So just to show you that this is actually working, so you can adjust any of the tiles in this room, which is pretty cool, right away. And so let's say I wanted to add in an enemy. Let's figure out, how do we add in an enemy? Map commands, connect. Oh, here's how you connect. Okay, here's how you connect the rooms. How cool. Here's your enemy list. Very cool. Add a new enemy. So let's add in a new enemy. A fairy. Let's add in a... Just so we can start figuring out how this works. How about a blue skull head in this room? Let's add in a blue skull head. These are the worst things in the world. Okay. So I'm going to commit this. This is one thing I know how to do already. So if you commit to the ROM up here... Oh, you know what? Did my overworld commit? I don't know if I committed my overworld. Commit to ROM. Okay, so we'll commit the overworld as well. And let's take a look and see what happens. Emulate. Uh-oh. Let me make this bigger. Config. Let's see. It's been good, just busy. currently playing. Oh, how would I? Okay, I've been watching everyone play Metroid Dread these last couple days, and it looks really good. Are you enjoying it, Captain? I think I want to play. Hey, I want to do that. Why did my settings get? And I want to change the sound because it sounds really loud. Okay, there we go. We turned it down a little bit. Now you can actually see it there. Let's try that. Oh, so it opens its own instance, interestingly enough. Okay. Can y'all see it? Okay, perfect. Ah, my controller turned off. You don't have kind words for Bonk's Adventure. It's like they had good ideas, but execute them. It's not, you know, I know it's not for everyone, so I don't take it personally, Epic, if, you know, a Bonk's Revenge level 1 and you hated the 3 minutes of your life. You know, exactly, you know, I don't blame you, Boog. I think that's totally fair. Why is my controller not working? Give me a sec. I need to configure the controller here. It was working a bit ago. Don't know why it suddenly has turned off. Did I not save it or something? B. A. Okay, let's try this again. Hey, what the hez? Let me try that one more time. My controller's not working, so give me just a second. Now we have to emulate. There we go. Okay, I just had to restart. That old Metroid spooks feeling, no pun intended, but a slight dread feeling. The review I read was at IGN or somewhere was mentioning that it the difficulty on some of the bosses is no joke. I wonder if I could set up a YouTube pause button. Okay, let's take a look here. So we're going to look for our tiles up on top. Let's see if our tiles got in. Hey, look at this. This is our swamp. Our swamp made it in. Okay. Just double checking that the level editor works. Now let's go check to make sure our Palace 1 is working. At some point, I'd love to, you know, work on some custom tiles and stuff, because design is actually one of the few things I have a little bit of experience in. Level design is a whole new thing. But, so, Captain, you ever done any work in Unity? I'd assume you have. I've spent the last couple of weeks playing around with Unity, and I'm really enjoying my experience. I've been really impressed with how quickly you can get up and going, yet how deep the engine goes. And next week we're tackling it with my students. So I'm excited to see what they can do. I've been really impressed actually with the 2D Unity version. Okay, so we're in our palace. Let's see if we now have a blue. We're looking for a blue head. Hey, there it is. Okay. Now I want to figure out how to turn. Okay, so it actually made it in there. That's cool. How do I just stop this? Do I just close maybe? I guess we can just close. So how do you think we get in? I'd like to make it available that you can down stab and up stab right away. Yeah, that's your main middleware engine. You're a certified Unity programmer. Wow. Here's the thing, Captain. I'm still struggling with, I shouldn't say struggling. I have a very limited coding knowledge, like very limited. And I like the fact that I can start doing things as a designer right away in Unity. And I know Unreal is the same way, but I appreciate those kind of things, so. Turn this down just a bit. Hello! Where have I been all?
Where have you been all my life?
Good morning, Null Sprite. How you doing? Yeah, I appreciate that, dog. I really do. So here's my... Okay, So dogs in the chat. So here's my idea. I was thinking of starting to plot out the things that I really want to do in Godot for our game dog is, as you mentioned, get the combat right. But then secondly, edit out the palaces, be a designer and edit the stages. So I figured why not start in Z2 because I can get up and going right away. And once I feel a little bit comfortable doing this, I want to move it over, move these designs over to our game. I think I'm getting ready. After seeing what Godot does as well, I feel a lot more comfortable after spending 2 weeks with Unity, jumping into Godot. Unreal is the best than most languages. No, I hope you're having a good Saturday. It's great to see you. I hope you've been well. Boog, yes, Dog has done all the work so far. I've just talked about doing this game. It's a very simple setup, Boog. And what we're trying to do is a Zelda 1 overworld game and a Zelda 2 in the palaces. So Zelda 1, so you would have experience and you would have all this great sword fighting and all this great enemies, but the things you do, like in Zelda 2, one of my biggest issues with Zelda 2 is that the overworld is mostly just like a map where, it's just a go to here, and then you go and do an encounter. I'd love it where it actually meant something. If Zelda 2 existed where the overworld actually meant something, actually you could... I love the way Zelda 1 just, you're allowed to do things right. There's no difference between, in a dungeon and on the overworld. But I love the dungeon in Zelda 2. Like the side scroll and stuff is just my jam. So, Mortimer, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing, Mortimer? Thank you so much. Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. And Suffer, thank you so much for 22 months. Streak broken. What? They forced you to unsubscribe? Was that because I wasn't streaming? Suffer, I'm so sorry. Dude, thank you so much. Hey, it's 22 months streak, is in my heart. I promise. Okay, so I need to figure out, how do you think we turn on down stab and up stab? There's got to be some sort of editor here or something where I can... Enemy attributes, experience table, item effects, overworld editor, miscellaneous hacks, palace graphics, palette editor, start values. Ooh. What can I do as far as start values? Oh, here we go. Look at that. Perfect. Bam. It's a checkbox. How awesome is that? We could also start with, could start with a little less. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha, Suffer. You've not worked on it for the past 2 weeks due to college making a mobile game an assignment this month. Hey, how's the mobile game going though, dog? I also love how easy it is to export Unity to everything. Just happened, gotcha. Into the bosses for Z2 clone. You're making a Downwell inspired game. You know what's a good one that I played? I think this might have even been free on the Switch, or it's real cheap. Downwell with procedurally generally leveled. I forgot the name of it, so I have to look it up really quick. It's on the Switch. I've played this. This is a really good one because it's kind of like, oh, Downwell. The name of the game is Downwell. So you've probably played this. Dog, Downwell is so fun. It is really good. Suffer, thank you so much for the biddy. You would love to, bro. You'd be the. I hope everyone can at some point. I gotta tell you, it's a bit. How do you say? Like, it's a bit nerve-wracking to take something to attempt something like this. But I felt a lot less. Okay, if you're at all interested in game development, do yourself a favor and follow Game Maker's Toolkit. It's an awesome YouTube channel, but the content creator for that channel is trying to make his own game finally after doing, years of videos like this. And he's talking about his trials and, and adventure through Unity. And it's really inspiring, I got to tell you. And I've been nervous to start Unity with my students because I'm going to be learning some things right along with them. So You know, I don't have any problem going over the principles of game design. That kind of thing, I feel pretty confident about. But I don't have I don't code a lot, so if at all. So that part of Unity scares me. But I work in 3D space all the time, so after spending just doing the design aspects of Unity have been really easy to pick up, really easy, because I've spent so much time in After Effects and all these other things, you know. So you watched a lot of ads to get that bit. Well, Suffer, I appreciate it, man. Have I taught them speedrunning? You know, so one of the every Friday we try to game. We actually try to play some games in class. And one of the ones that really the students have enjoyed is Spelunky. And nobody's actually beaten it yet, the Spelunky one. And I imagine at some point they're going to take on the speedrun. Okay, so we've got the downstab and the upstab. So here was my idea, folks. How do you teach Zelda 1 mechanics in the first palace? Because it kind of teaches you some things within the... So does that stay on if I go back to start values? Okay, cool. That's already on. So I guess, you know, the enemies you use definitely do that. So I want to... How do I get rid of this one? Okay, so I can delete that enemy. Oh, yeah, Spelunky's rad. I've never actually played through a full run. But the fact that you can play it for free on a web browser is great for students who are on restricted internet, in a classroom setting. It suffers really good. I really enjoy Downwell. Might crash on some PCs. Okay. So what would we have to do to teach you the mechanics of downstab and upstab? I was thinking, what if you it'd have to be something where you have to get over it by downstabbing, right? I thought that would be kind of the interesting thing. Maybe, actually, let me do this. I've never played the first palace with downstab and upstab. Let's see what that actually does. How does that change the first palace that's already there? Wonder if I'm gonna have to go through this every time. Oops, my bad. Hey, where'd you go? Sorry, that applies to all games you play. It's interesting you say that, Suffer, because I have felt a bit guilty about... There's a lot of games I have that I've never actually played all the way through, but I still really like them. And I don't know why I was feeling guilty about that. I guess because since I've, been a speedrunner and streaming and all that kind of stuff, it's nice to play through games. It's nice to play games through completion. But you know what? One of the great things about gaming I've noticed is that we all enjoy it in our own way, right? So I still feel guilty about all these games I see out. On my Steam library is ridiculous, right? I've got all these games I haven't even... Ooh, downstab isn't working. What do I do there? Why isn't downstab working? Or upstab? So what did I do wrong? Oh, you know what? I need to start a new one, I think, right? Let's try that again. Hang on a sec. Let's go back to here. So I committed this to the ROM and I went... Oh, did I need to commit that too? So these are here. How do I commit those? Do I need to commit those, do you think? Let's save. Oh, we haven't saved yet. Oh, that's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. How have I not saved yet, folks? Jeez Louise. Let's go down to here, and we will call this... You need to power cycle probably? Oh, gotcha. Okay. So let's do that. Let's try this again. Oh, thanks, Brooke, for checking out Dog Game. It's not good, Suffer. Yeah, I feel... Okay, there's still no downstab. Unless I'm pressing the wrong button. Let me just make sure my controller's configured properly. Wait, no, I can go up on the overscreen, on the overworld. Yeah, let's see. How do we commit downstab and upstab to our opening values? So there is a tutorial. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Never save, right? Just let it go, Mortimer. Yeah, same here, Suffer. I think I've only played through Final Fantasy VIII one complete time. In fact, I'm almost sure of it. Yet, I have played the game and had fun with it at least a dozen times. You often return to, but you love to experience new games. I know, right? Epic. Like just tonight, before I was streaming, I played a little bit of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Just one of those things. Okay, I don't quite know what to do here. I'm going to look. So there is a wiki. Let me bring this over here a little bit so you can actually see it. And let's see if there's side view map, miscellaneous hacks. Edit data tables, including enemy attributes, experience, and palace. Oh, thank you so much, Kat. I'm absolutely may. I have no idea what type of things I'm going to be running into. But I will say the Unity community is... Thankfully, there's a lot of people developing for it, so... It was the OG on any... That was your first one, Saul? Did you play all the way through? Oh, you didn't get the game mechanic? Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of wild, dog, that you did that in a week. Like, I can't believe. You did not. Okay. Oh, back when it first came out, Solid? Oh, nice. Or at least early on. I would assume back in the 90s or late 80s. I don't think I ever rented... I did rent this game, Faxanadu, which... or I'm probably saying it wrong, right? I think I that's the way I said it as a kid, but... Oh, hey. Solid. Next year, I'm going to be the big 4-0, so it's okay. You're among friends here. Okay, how the hell do I add in... What do we think? So what am I doing wrong? Let's find out. I did power cycle. Let's add in one of the spells to start with. So let's add in shield magic to see if that shows up too. Like I feel like I'm doing something wrong. But there's no commit button here. I feel like I'm missing something here. Okay, so let's commit this to the ROM again. Maybe I need to do the overworld. Item effects, experience. Does the item effects? So look, item effects has a commit to ROM, but the starting values doesn't. That's a little concerning. Okay, let's try it again. NES. Oh, let's save, or let's emulate. Oh my gosh, got 2 instances going. Let's turn this one off. Maybe I need to start a new save or something. Nah, no shield there either. Okay. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. But my edits are getting in. That's the interesting thing. So look, those edits, because they're being committed, get in. So how do I commit the start values? That's what we need to figure out right now. 40 shots, exactly. Cheers, 40 shots. Or Fax and Dude are both okay. Okay, got it. Okay, that makes you Fax and a Dude. That makes me feel a little better. Anybody have any ideas? How do I get my starting values? History, hardware palette, or maybe I have to export the whole ROM, maybe? Let's see what happens if I do export the ROM this way. Does that get in? We'll call this a Z2 test. Let's call it Z2 test 1. Okay, now let's open up test 1. Hey, where'd it go? Oh, I put it in the editor. Where the hell did I save this one? Export ROM. And it goes... That's where I thought I did. Huh. I am a bit confused. See, here's where you learn to do stuff, right? Games. I go into my Z2 editor. It should be right here. Okay, so maybe that didn't work. What if I started a new level? Let's just for poopies and gigglies. Let's see if I started a new level. Oh, dang it. I did the wrong one. By the way, it's nice not having like a 30-second cutscene when you start a new level. Okay, will we get it this time? Nope. And no opening spells. Damn. Unless there's something I'm missing? I'm trying to see. I don't see anywhere where we can commit the starting values. We do have some miscellaneous hacks. Walk anywhere on the overworld. It's pretty cool. Look at it. They got some cool... Yeah, please. FPR the power-ups. What do you mean by that, dog? Oh my god! Look at that! Glitch Cat, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to some Zelda 2 ROM hacking. How's everyone doing? Hello, hello. Make so you have the NPCs that give the powers right at the entrance. So how would I... That's a good idea. That's a great idea. But you still have to talk to somebody in a village. So let's do that. That's actually a great idea. Let's actually try that, dog. So I'm going to close this. And we will go to the... Let's punch on some music here for everyone. Hey, Glitch Cat, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're having a great evening. And I did notice that you were working on some Return to Subcon 2 working title the other day. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying the process. But thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? My name's Lat Mackey. And it's been like 10 years since I've streamed. So, no, it's been a couple weeks. But I'm working... Welcome to the Zelda 2 level editor. And this is a lot of fun. So, right now, I'm trying to figure out how to... So, there is a really cool thing here, the starting values. But when I commit everything else to the ROM, like the stages and the overworld I worked on gets committed. No problem. We can play that. But the starting values in the game, I want to be able to start with the down stab and the up stab. And right now, it's not starting the game like that. So Dog has suggested that we give it to an NPC, or maybe what I'm thinking, Dog, is we put it in the first town. So let's take a look at the... We're going to go back to the west, and we're going to go back to the town. So West Hyrule, and let's give it to... Yeah, Dog, it's pretty... Boog, it's pretty impressive, right? That's a good question. That's a great idea. Let's see if we can put an NPC in a dungeon. Falling Block, Blue Skull, Tiny Suit. I don't see anything yet that says... one of the NPCs. So we're looking to place, if you ever played Zelda 2, you have to go talk to the knights in the underworld, or I'm sorry, in like the basements of some of the rooms you visit. So we're looking for that, and I don't see it here. So let's see if we can do it actually in a town. Let's see if we can do it in the... We have our troll fish. I can't talk tonight. It's been a long, 2.5 months, folks. So I want to find the town. And I don't see it yet. Fairy, all these are caves and encounters. So I have a feeling that towns are going to be a little different. Okay, so they must be. Let's take a look. So East Hyrule, Maze Island, towns. Hey, here's our towns. Okay, very cool. So let's, what's the, oh God, what's the name of the first town? Anybody know? I forgot the, God, dang it. I can't remember what the hell the name of the first town is. If anybody's interested, I had this idea for a game, and what's the name of this town? Welcome to Raru. Jeez Louise. How do I not remember this stuff? I had an idea for a game, and Dog like ran with it and has created something already amazing in just like 2 weeks. It's super impressive. So, okay, so let's go to Raru here. I'm probably like butchering that name, but you know, whatever. Town, Ruto, Naburu. How interesting the way these towns are laid out. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we actually want to go to Shield Basement. Yeah, we can. Yes, that's fine. Okay, cool. So here's what we can do. Oh, nice. Okay, can we change what they give us? Oh gosh, what's the one who... I want to change it to a knight. There's actually a fair amount of things you can do here, which is pretty interesting. You found some hidden chests. Hey, already. Nice. Let's see if I can add... So all I get in here... There's no knight? Speaking of Zelda 2, we are listening to... According to YouTube, this is the top 100 Legend of Zelda songs of all time. Agree or disagree? What the hell? So can I not do that here? I want to add a knight. I'm looking through all these other things, like what can we do here? Oh, interesting. Oh, this is a connection. Okay, so... Cool that you can change out the text, too. There is a text editor, so... You disagree? Oh, Dag, Book disagrees. It's... I mean, Doug, you have played G&G, so it's like, you know... Why is it... So there's only one thing I can do here? Is this guy? Like, the only thing it's telling me to do is this wizard? Sign, mirror. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. So one of the I'm trying to work on, folks, is I'd love to start the game with down stab and up stab, because in my opinion, like, that's what I really enjoy Zelda 2, when you get down stab and up stab. Don't get me wrong, it's still great before then, but part of the fun is just like, you know, the sword fighting. Is it easy to use or really hard? Well, this is my first time doing it, Highlander, so so far it hasn't been that tough, to be honest with you. Surprisingly well done, considering I think it was made 15 or 20 years ago. But I can't do what I'd like to do right now. Which is a bit annoying right now. What if I moved over to Raru Village? Cancel. I don't want to include this. Let's... This is from Triforce Heroes. Look at that. Okay, let's look over here. So it's not going to let me add, can I? No. So it just doesn't have the ability to change that out right now. At least built into the editor. Maybe we can find it somewhere else. Yeah, Glitchcat, this is fun. And it's... The Zelda 2 community is we're a bit of a niche, to say the least. And I don't speedrun the game. I've played through now 3 or 4 of the ROM hacks. I just love Zelda 2. It's one of my favorite games, considering that I don't even speedrun it. But I hope things are going well with you. And it's possible I lurk your stream more than I lurk other streams. I typically, because you're on at a good time for me where I can enjoy your stream. So thank you so much for the raid. The hacks are really fun. I'm glad. I hope you're enjoying the process. You know, like I think that's got to be like the. This should be fun, right? You know, these are things that should be fun. So here's what I've got, folks. I've got this menu here that says starting values, and it allows me to. I can add in downstab and upstab, but there's no commit button, and I don't know how to. Like, it's not being burned into the ROM right now when I go in to test it. So I'm wondering if there's something I am missing. What's on the debug console? Okay, so dang. Drops, enemy attributes, experience table, item effects. Feel like I'm doing something wrong. I mean, that's the thing that I love about Zelda 2. And probably, you know, it's possible I've talked to more people on the podcast about Zelda 2 than any other game. Maybe that and TurboGrafx 16. But I'm a big fan. It's nostalgia and I still enjoy the game today. So it's got all of that all in one. So there's connections, encounters, randomized. Here's the like. This map editor is pretty easy to use, by the way, too, folks. Subcon 2, exactly, Kaze. He's at Glitchcat has been working on it, which is pretty awesome. I'd love to start the game with the downstab and the upstab. And I just don't know how to get this to start. I've even checked out, like, there's no commit button here. Maybe there's one somewhere else? No? I've never actually straight up fought him, Highlander. But in all fairness, I found out the trick when I actually played through this game as a kid. This is one of the few games I actually beat as a kid. And so I was like, we can't figure out. My brothers and I played. I had 2 brothers. And but there's no commit to ROM button on this menu, Doug. Maybe I do have to do it in the overworld. I don't know. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, I got an idea. I bet you. I wonder if you have to commit it on the where you start. Ooh, I just had an idea. Maybe you have to start. Maybe you have to commit it on the first one. Big blue button. This isn't the opening one. Where is, oh, it's what's the palace called? North Palace. There we go. Okay, let's try this because this is where you start. So let's see if this works. Okay, we've committed it. Let's open it up. Let's try it out again. Maybe this is what we have to do. There is some documentation for it. Nope, that wasn't it. And nothing still. Okay. I'll put the wiki in the chat. Hey, where'd it go? Oops. So here's the wiki. And there's edit data tables, enemy attributes, experience. Oh, maybe it's in the experience. Let's take a look here. Okay, here's the experience table. Oh, that's pretty cool. Still doesn't give you a chance to... So you can affect how much the experience affects, which is pretty cool. But that doesn't answer my question. Configuration? I don't know what this is. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Palace attributes, side view map, multi-map view, overworld editing. Arrow keys. Let's do a quick Google search here. And what's the name of this? This is z2edit. Z2edit, and what's it labeled in the editor? It's called start values. I might go into the Discord and see if there's been something about it as well. Because I'm really struggling with how to actually get this darn thing to work. I know it's something simple, but like, as I mentioned, one of the things that I just really dig about the game is like starting with the down stab. You don't know if you can make that kind of commitment. ROM. You think of Brental Floss. What the hell is Brental Floss, Bug? Okay, let's take a look at the Discord. Let's jump into Discord. Maybe this question has already been answered. So one of the places I'm checking is in the Zelda 2 speedrunning community Discord. I don't think I have, Bug. You want to share it in the chat? They actually have on Zelda 2 speedruns, the Discord, there is a couple of channels dedicated to hacking. And let's see, maybe I should just look in hacking general and start values. Okay, let's see here. There is somebody who's done something. Would we go to the start values and change crystal? I think the point was more about the space in Grand Palace. Okay, that's not what I want. Let's try this. I'll double check it. So it does have to be done in the patch. Damn. So let me try export ROM. Maybe I have to patch it? No, I can't be. Why can't I export the ROM right now? Nothing is happening when I'm pressing export. You did export ROM as? And okay, let's try that. Let's put it on my desktop. Let's put this in the right place. Thank you, Sarah, for getting that to work, by the way. Let's try Z2 test. Okay. Let's go to our... Oh, geez. I got 3 instances running here. So many instances. I turn this one off. Oh, I did not want to do that. Dang it. Let's try this again. FC, where did it go? Open. And let's go to the desktop. Why is it not reading it? I could have sworn I saved it as it. Okay, that's register. Well, that worked. Okay, interesting. Okay, you know, this is good. We're learning. Now, am I going to have to export it every single time? That's interesting. That's super helpful. Did I get all my other... I'm going to see if I got my other ones. Like, I mean, look at that. That's just so much better if you get downstab right away, right? Okay, cool. My swamp is there. Fantastic. Okay. Might have to... Oh, maybe you have to... Okay. since it is used, the OS is prevented. Let's see. I'm committing it without with it. Oh, gotcha. Okay, let's turn the whole thing off then. So maybe if I do future ones now, let's just see if we. So we've committed everything. We commit to the ROM. Let's emulate right now. Just not even close the emulator, just the ROM. Okay, so this is my other ROM and it's still not working. If I open I think I put it here. ROMs, NES. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, I think I put it. Where did I put this one? I don't even remember. I don't even know where I saved this thing. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yes. Register a new file. That's a great idea. So now it's just part of the ROM. That's such a good idea. Yes, 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 yes. That's a win. Okay, so I'm going to close this. How do I, let's see. How do you think we... I only did that at the beginning. I need to import ROM. Here we go. There we go. Okay, now when we do this, this should work. Good call, folks. Wait, no, I did the wrong one. Oh, damn it. Okay, I think this is going to work, but I need to import ROM. This is the one that I did. I might have to start over again here. Oh, I hope that doesn't screw up everything. Let's find out. Okay, it's going to ask me for my ROM. Let's do the Zelda 2 test ROM. Hopefully you can still see this. Oh, it's not perfect. Okay, now let's try to emulate. What the hell is this? Why is it still giving me my other save files? I don't understand. I'm doing something wrong here. So I've loaded the new one. Unless I'm doing this completely wrong. Okay. Oh, you're probably right then. So if I emulate this, and now I need to open my new one. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Well, wow, this is taking a while. Okay. I'm loading the one without. Okay, so I'm using the right ROM file. Great success, yes. Now I don't know if I emulate from here. I might have to do the same thing every single time, but that's totally fine. I think I know what's happening. That's good. Okay, cool. So let's close this down, and we'll go back to here. And now let's open up our side view editor. Okay, let's get back into this and turn our music back on. Good, you can all hopefully still see it. And let's move along then. Let's move over to our, we could make a whole palace right here in the North Palace, right? Just for poopies and gigglies. But we're gonna move on. You have to delete the file in save directory. Okay, let's do that. Oh, I see what you're saying. So if I go into my save directory, aha! I don't necessarily need to delete these. I want the Zelda 2 level editor to use my new ROM, and I think it is. I thought I turned it on the right one. That would prevent the emulator from creating stuff. So, right. I don't understand why. So when I click emulate on this editor, why is it still working with the save files from the other ones? Like, I feel like it's loading the wrong ROM. I have to click over to the Zelda 2 test run. Let me try something here. Let me put a couple of edits in here. Let me add a new enemy. Let's put in a single weed. Here is a weed. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Well, I just want to change something up, and we'll move Zelda down to here, just so we can check to see if this works. That's fine. We'll copy them over. That's cool. And so if I emulate this now, and I go over to our desktop one, it should be this one. So this one should look all messed up, right? See, it's not. It is SI contact based. What does that mean, dog? It's based... So I'm obviously doing something wrong here. So I assume I want to delete my saves. We'll do that. That shouldn't be a problem. Why can't I delete the... Oh, is it still on? Oh, Z2 tested yet. Ah, I gotcha. Okay. So let's... Can I close this down? Okay. This is good. This is good. This is how you learn, folks. So if we go over to our... Open the emulator folder. This is the emulator folder. I copied over FCEUX over to the same folder as the Zelda 2 editor. The saves. Okay. I deleted all the saves. There's none in there. So I'm assuming now I can go into open up the editor back again. Let's try this out. Okay, so it's asking me what do I want to open. Before I do that, okay, before I do that. Oh, just open whatever then. Why? Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to do this one. Go to the save folder. Okay, nothing in the save folder. This is good, folks. This is literally how I learn. A lot of errors and trials. Right click on properties. Oh, and just make it write only. Or read only, I mean. It is read only. Look at that. Can you see that is on there? Yeah. How interesting. That is interesting. Make it for all. Nauseum! What are you doing up this late? Okay, let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. Oh, I see what it was doing. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's load up the editor then again. It's only for specific stuff. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. So I'm going to load up my Zelda 2 ROM test. Does it come? Always great to get. It's always good to see you, Nauseum. I hope you're having good. A good one. Why can I not talk tonight? This is what happens, folks. If you take weeks off of streaming, you forget exactly how to talk. Although I talk every single day. It's part of the job. Okay, we're going to open this up. Okay. So we've got our, it says it's an unmodified ROM. It should be a modified ROM. Okay. So if I open up the side view, let's see what it says right now in our start values. Okay, look at that. Start values are on. Okay, interesting. Let me put this in the window appropriately here. Okay, I get the feeling this might actually work. I didn't change the description. Okay, I think you're right, Sarah. You don't talk to, oh my gosh. That, see, I don't just, I have no excuse to be, you know, mumbling and stuttering through my words here. Okay. I'm going to take a look at the, let's take a look at the Overworld Editor. Hey, look at that. Our town is there. Okay, I think this is going to work. Let's see. Let's give it a try, folks. Here, let's see what happens. Emulating. Okay, no names. Let's register a name. Hoping for the best, folks. Hoping for the best. Yay! Okay, it works. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, is this all weird too? I didn't even notice. No, Zelda hadn't moved yet. Okay, so I didn't get that part in. That's fine. Totally fine. Okay, cool. So now we start the game with up stab and down stab. Yay! Small victories. It's only taken us an hour and 15 minutes to get there. That's not the worst thing in the world, but I don't totally mind that dog, so. Okay, so let's close out of the Overworld Editor and let's get into it on the side view editor. And let's scroll down to our palaces. I recognize this music. Is this from Breath of the Wild? It is. That's the Korok Forest. That's right. Okay, we've got our towns. And we've got our palaces. Yay! Okay, let's take a look. I think I wanted to start with Palace 03, right? Nope. Must have been Palace 2 or 4. Maybe it's 4. Okay, cool. Only if you change the starting values, it should save them correctly. Okay, got it. Very cool. So, hide the starting values there now. We should be good to go. We can turn over our project here. And we could probably make this a full-size thing. You recreated this palace in full? Oh, nice. It's a great... I mean, it really does teach you how to use things, but how would we add... Oh, I wanted to play this with downstab. Okay, so let's play this palace through with downstab, because I'm curious to see how it changes. Ooh. Hey, dog, look at that. It saved. To take 0 magic. Highlander, will that make the game better? Hey, man, I hope you're doing well too, Nauseum. It's great to see you. I hope life is treating you okay. Consider a compensation for the weak sword blast in the game. Well, you can change the opening. So you can, in the editor, you can actually, geez Louise, you can change how strong the actual attack 1 is. So, and it's actually, it gives you a really easy layout to do so. I'm going to pause it for just a second. And if you go back to the editor, and there is a, where is it? Experience table. So you can adjust level 1 if you want to make the sword power. Let's say we want to make, I mean, for poops and giggles, we could make the sword value level 7. Why don't make it level 8? You want to see what it's like? This would be kind of fun, actually. Make sure it's not, yeah, that's a great idea, dog, too. I'll check it out. Let me turn the thing off. It opens up a new instance every single time. Interesting. So I'm going to turn this off, and just for poopies and gigglies, let's make level 1 level 8. 24. Why not, right? Let's commit that to the ROM. Let's emulate. Okay, let's see how well this goes. This is fun. It might make the game actually playable. No, I'm just kidding. I know one of the things about Z2 is, you know, it's notoriously pretty challenging. Come on, encounter. Hello? Wonder if you can actually change the encounter rates. Probably could, right? Why is nothing? There we go. So here we are at attack 8. Oh, dang it. Hello. Okay, easy one shot. Look at this. This game is so easy. Like, no extra links, so continuous easy. That's actually not a bad idea. There was something that Winter Solstice... No, not Winter Solstice. Return of Ganon implemented, which was the continuing from the palace, which I think is like such a quality of life upgrade. Not having to go back, though, every single time. Right now, I'm exploring how downstab affects this first area. Because I think, like, downstab is so good to the game. It's one of my favorite things to do in Zelda. I'm not... Even upstab, like, yeah, it's whatever. Downstab is where it's at. By the way, this emulator is pretty responsive. I don't see... There's lag, but not a ton. Oops. Heyo. So obviously it affects that. Well, also, I guess attack 8 probably helps out a lot. Dang, that guy does 1.5 damage with his boomerang. We can take a look. Bubbles are one of my least favorite things in this game. But I think, you know, one of the things about Zelda 2, though, right, is that it has these things that knock you back and all that kind of stuff, so... Well, I tend to agree with you on that one, Highlander. You would honestly think that you'd know how to downstab after his first encounter with Ganon. Tough to disagree with you on that one. Oh, can you make bubbles inside a dungeon? That's a great idea. Let's take a look. I don't think it was available. But we could make bubbles inside dungeons. Yeah, so this makes it so much... But there's nothing specifically that teaches you how to do the downstab. One of the things I appreciated about... I might as well here. One of the things I appreciated about Return of Ganon and Winter Solstice, who are both made by... I want to make sure I get this... Oops, didn't see that person there. GTM... Why can't I remember GTM's name? GTM did both of those ROM hacks and also did tutorials, one of the tutorials I looked at. Oops, wrong one. 3 blocks in height, so if we can make bubbles on the start, that's a really good idea. We also have to work on, in the combat, how far Link gets hit back. Like, that's as frustrating as that can be, finding the right balance of that, I think, is important. I'm curious how downstab is. So there's nothing yet that, like, you need a downstab for. Oops. Can't downstab that guy. I'm curious about the enemy up at the top right corner. That's where we're headed. I'll tell you, by the way, though, having attack 8 on the first palace, pretty cool. Highlander, I think this would make the game a little more playable if you just started with attack 8. Oops, didn't mean that. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, dog, because that's one of the things that makes this, you know, definitely as a Zelda 2 thing. Oops, I meant to hesitate there. Oh, come on. Well, that didn't change anything. You have to travel pretty far. I wonder if we could... Oh, dang. Dude rocking me. Did I miss this key? I didn't even see it. There's no there. Okay. Nothing's gonna kill me. There's a fairy diner. That is a great... Well, okay, how does this game fit in the lore? Does this game come after Zelda 1? Is it a direct sequel to Zelda 1? Oops, I need to go up. It is a strong lock and a weak key. Well... Hey, I can already take on one of these things. Level up. That's right, Ganon returns. That's right. What? Highlander, you're bringing up an interesting point. What if the game started with the magical key? How would that impact Zelda 2 if you started with the magical key? Or if you started with a lot of the items you had in Zelda 1? I guess that would completely change the game, right? Because part of a Zelda game is going around collecting all these things. Oh, jeez Louise. Yeah, probably. That makes sense, dog. Just leave right. Just then get rid of the doors. Why not? That's a really good point. Man, these things are so much easier when you, Okay, it's kind of actually ridiculous having... having full attack here is ridiculous. Same if you allow for fairy spell to start. I mean, that's a good point. Downstepping is so fun. Yeah, that's a good point. You do start off with there's no sword per se. You know, you don't find a sword in this game. So it balances the usability out. That's an interesting idea too. Yeah, you know, the magic costs are kind of an interesting way to tweak the game as well. I'm just curious what this boss fight is going to be with... I assume it's like one hit, right? Maybe two? Oh, dang it. Hello. Been a while since I've done this. Also, usually the strat there is just... I just jam on the... Oh, poop. I just jam on the down stab. There we go. Perfect time for full health. Two hits with magic, with attack 8. Good to know. Okay, interesting. Cool. Okay, let's take a look here. So, I almost forgot what the attack was now. Hey, you know, let's just fully max out our attack here. Why not? Okay, so let's close this now. Let's turn back our music. I can't remember. What was the starting value here? Is it 2? Was it 1? I don't remember now. I think it was 2. Is there a default? Okay. So pretty cool that we could play with that. That's interesting. Let's commit that to the ROM. Exit out. So... Fights the first boss. I definitely think at some point I'll start playing with the art style and stuff like that, but what are things that the game teaches you to do when you have downs, once you have the down stab? You don't have it. Do you have it in Palace too? I don't remember. Like, part of the fun is definitely the enemies. So what if we played with some different enemies here in the Palace, especially like right away? What can we add in? We can add in a fairy item. What's a Palace item? What the hell is that? I can't even see what that is. If anybody knows what that is, I can't even tell. We can make a door. What's a Mayu? A Mayu is something. We have bots. I mean, bots are like, you know, obviously one of the ways right away that you're able to teach about downstab. Like, bots just want to be bounced off of. Put it in like 4 blue iron knuckles. That'll be a good fight, right? Just right away blast the player. The whole idea. So I'd like to approach this ROM as if, you know, maybe you've played Zelda 2, maybe you haven't, and so teaching you the mechanics, because I think that's just like good sound design. One of the things I appreciated about, you know, Return to Subcon was that it taught you how to play the game. Like, I've only played through SMB2 like once, so, you know, I didn't have a good strong grasp of how the fundamental mechanics work in that game, and it is very nice and helpful to, you know, have a thing that teaches me. What is dynamic health? Let's see. Well, we could change the enemy health here. So like right now, actually, I don't know why. Let's go look at, there's an enemy editor, I think. Enemy attributes. Here we go. Yeah, that's a really good idea, dog. Well, you can put one of the orange iron knuckles. I mean, there is a skeleton in this palace, and there is orange iron knuckles. So we can change the hit points. Steal XP. You can change out all the attributes. Look at this. This is wild. Look at all these enemy attributes. Yes, skeletons are stationary. So you'd want to put, I guess you'd probably want to put one of those right away, right? Like, if we study this first palace, there's some really interesting ideas going on. Like, right away, the game gives you, okay, so if you go in the first part of the palace, there's only one way to go. Yeah, it's fine. You can only enter in through this one area, but you're forced to learn how elevators work. It's pretty cool. Great. Awesome. When you go into the first place after that, though, you're already given a choice in this game whether to go left or right. And I think that's almost like a staple of Zelda. So ducking defeats the shield. Yeah. That's a good point. You could definitely introduce that. How do we do that? So if we put a skelly. I forget what they're called. Put a breakable block before the elevator on floor level. We haven't been given the iron knuckle yet, so we can't break blocks, dog. But that's one of the things we could include the iron knuckle as part of the opening attributes. That's kind of cool too, actually. In this game, you know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Highlander, is like start with something, and Dog already got to it, was like what is something that you need downstab to get through? Like, the enemy can teach you how to do it, but you know, if you look back at Super Mario Brothers 1, you know, there's an area you have to jump over. There's a pit already after the first 3 pipes, so it teaches you have to jump over certain things. Or the pipe is in your way, you have to jump over the pipe. Stalfos, right? They're called Stalfos, maybe? Red Stalfos. There we go. What other Stalfos? Oh, blue Stalfos. Okay, there we go. Can I turn them direction? I guess it doesn't matter. So you can walk a little bit, but you get them right away. Yeah, I think you might be right, dog. We could, you know, that's something you don't get to see very often. I'm going to save this really quick. We'll save. Oh, we have not saved this yet. What the heck? I have to manually enter in the actual extension. That's pretty cool. Z2PRJ. Okay, we have manually saved. Fantastic. The Legend of... This is from A Link Between Worlds? I do not remember this song at all. Let's go. Let's see if we can actually place an enemy at the top. That'd actually be kind of cool, because that's not something you get in a Zelda game, is getting an enemy up here. You can. We can aim. So we could actually put our Stalfos in here. That's kind of interesting. Put him over here. Let's give that a try. What does that play like? We got to run over there. And we have no more maximum. What does that actually do? So the interesting thing, though, about the Stalfos is that... I wonder if I can start, by the way, in a different spot. It would be helpful. I would argue that the Stalfos doesn't necessarily teach you how to, like, downstab. I guess you would still need to know, like, that shields... I guess it'd be important, right, to know that shields work for both enemies and for you. Like, your shield works, and so does a... That's one of the things the overworld encounters do. The Stalfos teaches shield tech. Yeah, that's kind of important to the game, right? I mean, the interesting thing here is that Nintendo is a really good developer. So, like, they've taught you how to do a lot of the basics in this. Like, it's... But we want to do something different. How do we do these same things, but... Okay, so let's see where that Stalfos shows up. Okay. It's kind of cool having to fight something over here. Man, there's so many hits. Oh my gosh. Attack 1. That's brutal. That is brutal having to fight one of those right away. That's kind of interesting, though, that you have to fight it right away. That's not the worst thing in the world. Because an upright stab will get blocked. Oh, that's a good point, dog. That is a good point. Didn't I put a Stalfos over here? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's kind of brutal having the... Oh my gosh. Ah! Wow, I'm getting wrecked already. Boo! What was it? Isn't this a blue Stalfos over here? Oh, I need a key. Damn it. So I almost... So you just bounce right off a blue Stalfos? I mean, you really can't do anything like... That's interesting, having a Stalfos right away. Interesting. Okay, cool to play with. Let's close that guy out. Okay, I want to skip past this dungeon here. Next song! Should we look at what the top 10 Zelda songs are? Great Fairies Fountain. How do you... This is number 77, in case you're wondering about the top 100. That's how the Konami code got started. It's an interesting idea, Highlander. I think there's definitely some value here into having a challenging enemy fight right away. Let's try it out. What if this was, we do get to fight one of the orange iron knuckles later on, but what if we made this an orange iron knuckle instead? I guess we don't really need to start it from up there. It's from Skyward Sword. I haven't gotten to a Great Fairy's Fountain in Skyward Sword yet. Make it far enough, actually see the entire level. You know, I'm not surprised. I do kind of want to experience this like a player would for the first time. So I think that's important. So as much fun as it is to have attack 8. Jeez Louise. Doug, have you played through your game on Godot with a controller yet? How does this work? So, okay. Oh, I could get him in there. Does he jump out? Come on, jump out. I want to fight him again. This is a really tough fight right away. Oh, man. So it's tough to fight one of these things where it doesn't back up anything. You use a controller, okay. Good. I'm glad you're using a controller, because that would be the ideal. You'd find out that doesn't work. Man, this game is so brutal. Why'd we have to pick Zelda 2? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to figure out, I know how to beat an iron knuckle. But I played this game. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the Stalfos seems like a much better option here if we were going to put an enemy at something at the beginning of a palace. Yeah, you might be right, dog. Jeez. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can just hit him to knock off. I mean, that's not as fun, though. Oh my gosh, how many hits is this guy when you have this attack? Wow, it takes so many. But you automatically level up right away if we put the leveling that way. You couldn't finish your own games. Well, I mean, there's still, oh gosh, what's the Mario Maker guy is still playing the impossible Mario Maker level from Mario Maker 1. Yeah, exactly, even on Mario Maker. Okay, so that's interesting. Well, let's see here. Zora's Domain is from Twilight Princess is 73. Well, I'm going to change this back to a Stalfos, but I still think that I wonder, it's interesting. One of the things I did notice, by the way, is the red one, is there other Stalfoses? I feel like the blue is still pretty brutal here at the beginning. When these encounters here at the beginning of the game, so these won't be a thing. So at least in the Godot version of this game, the whole idea is that the overworld is Z1. So you'd be doing combat in real time. So these encounters, I always felt like it's cool that there's an overworld and everything, but it feels somewhat limited, We can make it Z1. That's what I think that's gonna, and it would still, we could do, well, I'm not sure. See, so like this kind of teaches you how to do. I mean, you could also hit him down. Oh, let me turn off the music for a second. I'm just thinking out loud. My thing, like, it just feels like the overworld there are no consequences. I guess there are consequences, but like Zelda 1 does this so well where like everything's in real time. And I always felt like, don't get me wrong, I love the side-scrolling aspect of this, but what's it, what's the Game Boy one where you actually get to do some side-scrolling and there's the overworld version of it? I think it's just really kind of a cool mix. You know, you think it would be that'd be too much? Did you share a build of yours, dog? We should probably take a look at that. I know it's here before. I thought you probably did it in the chat earlier. Did you put the... I can't remember if you did. Nah, you shared the... Can you share the link again, dog? I'm gonna... Let's load it up. Let's just, you know, folks, for poopies and gigglies. I don't have Godot installed yet. I have not gone down that route yet. It is a whole 34 megabytes. Okay, let's do this. Hey, folks, anybody? Let's add in a Godot tutorial while we're here. Let's take a look. This one here. Oh, let's put some music back on. I gotta get some jams going. Godot. Free and open source 2D and 3D game engine. Let's go to download. And let's do we want to do the mono version or the standard version? I assume we want to do the standard. Dirkly. I'm going to go 64-bit. Throw this on the old downloads. This is exciting. Wow, it is literally... Wow, the whole engine is 34 megs. Unity is like huge. Gigs. Okay. What could possibly go wrong by installing this right now? I thought I double-clicked. I did. Okay. Look at that. Just like that. Godot works. How wild is that? Okay. Very cool. Open asset lighter. Dog is updating the Git. That was so simple. This is exciting, folks. You're going to see a live demo of what Dog has been working on. Which, I got to tell you, folks, it's a dumb idea, and Dog just kind of ran with it. You'll need to copy the Git directory. I can do that. I'm sure there's a way to do this. Give this just... What is this tune? This is from Ganon Battle. Well, that's fine. I'm kind of curious what the top 10 is. Number 22 is the staff credits from the Wind Waker. Go to the site and download as a zip. No problema. We've got literally 2 things running at once. This is so exciting. I have to go back to Discord to get the link. Bum ba da ba da ba da bum ba da. Dog. When did you send this link? Why can't I find it? Let's try this. Apparently I can't spell Git either. Dang it, I cannot Dog, would you mind sharing the link? Or the Git force? Why am I? Did you DM this? Why can I not find it? I am feeling like I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's right. It's my email address. That's why I'm looking at the wrong place. My bad. I'm dumb. GitHub. It's loading. Dog developer GitHub. There we go. 404. I just totally got 404'd. Oh, device verification code. Hi, Ro, how you doing? Good to see you again. Why am I using cellular? Okay, 911. Just. Okay, here we go. We are on Dog's site, and I need to download the zip. I am so. What, Hyrule? Don't you dare say that. What am I looking at here, dog? I need to download a zip somewhere. Main branch. How about a release? Nope, that wasn't it. Code, okay. I'm in the code section. Download as zip. Download zip. There we go. You can tell how often I've used GitHub, folks. Usually I haven't actually used... This is great too, by the way, getting some practice on how to use a GitHub as a project management tool. Okay, so if let's show this in a folder. Downloads. And extract, create a folder on the desktop and extract it there. Done. Where'd it go? It has literally vanished. Hang on a sec. Where the heck did it download to? Well, there we go. Extract all. Put it on the desktop. Okay, it is unzipping. We're getting there. Thank you for your patience, folks. This is a real life. How's it going? I want to try it out, and then we'll might have to call it there. Getting a little tired. The joys of waking up at 5:30 now. I gotta tell you, there's actually people awake at 5:30 in the morning. Who would have thought, right? Okay, so let's punch back into Godot. Import, browse, desktop. Oh, I wanted to keep it there. Desktop, and let's go to Z2 thing. Whoa! It's huge. Okay, let's make this so you can actually see it on the screen. Give it a sec. It is loading. This is so exciting. Oh, there you go. Now it's... use this as a... The dialogue is a add-on. Okay, so where? Okay, so I assume can I just press the play button, or should I don't even know if it detects my controller yet or anything like that. What should we do, dog? I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna let you. This is exciting. I actually like the simplicity of Godot here. By the way, it is a. I appreciate no frills. Like, get me to working right away. Controller should be auto. Okay, let's give it a try. What the heck? We're gonna jump right in, folks. Yes, allow access. How cool is this? Look at this. Oh, cool. Oh, it totally works. Is there any music? Let me turn off. Oh, that is so rad. I love this character, by the way. We are on the test palace. Got it. Okay. Hey, I mean, there's a menu and everything. I mean, look at this. Like, this is not easy, dog. This is a bunch of assets you've already created. Go back to the editor. Okay, no problem. We'll turn off this test one. So you said press F5. Okay, we can do that. It's the same thing, I think. Oh, nice too, by the way. Left and right or angle. Hey, encounters! Oh, look, it is. It's a Stalfos. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. Link feels a little bit small compared to those enemies, but we can work on that. Nice. Fortitude, how you doing? Good evening. Like, dog did this in like just 2 weeks. Like, this is wild, right? I'm just so blown away by this. It's so cool. I love the sprite too, by the way. Yeah. The dog is lazy. Damn, I rule giving it the dog. If there's somewhere. Okay, open on the resources. Let's take a look. In the resources, which is a file called Z2 Palace. Probably at the bottom here, right? Okay. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, it's interesting, dog, because this is set up. It's not that different than Unity. That's the interesting thing about game engines. Like, you kind of have to have a similar setup because you're trying to do the same thing. So, okay, here we go, folks. We'll keep the Zelda music going in the background. Oh, drag the player node to the start? Okay, never mind. Drag the player node in the editor. Where is the player node? Oh, okay, here's node 2D. Where's the player node? In the scene when I'm looking, I see node 2D, map nodes. Ah, player. Okay. I'm selecting on it. Players. I got the player. I don't see it on my scene. Where is it? Is this the player here? No, that's enemy. Load trigger. Where's the player? Can I just drag it onto the down right? Okay, let's take a look. Player, there it is. So we want to put the player back at the beginning. Getting there. Trying to get there. Okay, I believe this is the beginning, right? Okay, now, so if I just play this, this should work. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Hey, it started in the right place. Very cool. Okay. It actually worked, folks. Like, by the way, dog, this is really... Oh, dang. The hit points are real. I love that you put it like a thing you have to jump over here, too. Like, just the... Okay, dog, so you've already done something that is making my heart go pitter-patter. Jumping in Zelda 2 is something I would think would be rad. And obviously a ROM hack can't do that because it's not built into it, so... I think it would be cool to have jumping available. One of the things I love about the Game Boy Zeldas is being able to jump. Like Link's Awakening, it's so cool you can jump. No downstab. Oh, you can downstab. Oh, I have to hold down B. Very cool. Oh, this is cool. Oh, dog, this is so cool. Interesting that you have... Now, we could just set it up where you could just hold down. I'm so used to holding down. Is that a better... Do we think that it is better to just hold down or to actually... So right now I have to press B. This is so cool. Ooh, what just happened? Oh, boundary. Okay, no problem. No problem. It is kind of cool having the combo. What if I hold down? Okay. It's definitely... It's definitely different, which I think is kind of cool. This Stalfos, by the way, moves his darn shield. Come on, jerk face. I need to press up first. It's a little weird that you have to press down and up first. That's okay. Not the worst thing in the world. Left back, right back changes the sub. Got it. What's the... How do you actually use the sub weapon? Oh, geez, there you go. Whoa! Oh, man, this is cool. Doug, this is so cool. Should be B. Got it. It was, or A, if you will. A fairy? Fairy? Okay. So I'm going to die over here. It's okay. I'll die. Yeah, it on my controller it's just reversed because I'm using like an 8-bit do. It's like a SNES controller. Oh, just a border. I can't believe he built all this stuff. This is so awesome. I also love that it's running at 60 frames a second. I mean, just everything about it. Yeah, same here. Oh, I'm exactly the same way, dog. I'm glad you did that way. I love the jumping. Okay, can't go. Oh, blank breakable blocks. Well, not exactly. But can I go there? Oh, does let me. The hit detection is a little strange. We're gonna have to tweak the hit detection there. Might even we're gonna have to tweak the some of the physics here on the jumping as well. But this is now. What about what's the sprite? I'm wondering what the height of the sprite is. It's still on the taller sprite. That's right. Okay. I love this size. I wonder if it should be a little bigger. I don't know. What do you think? Have you played around with a bigger sprite? Oh, I can't get back up there. What is this? Breath of the Wild. This sounds feel like Hyrule Castle. Okay, let's get to the top 10 because I'm getting a little tired. I'm curious what the top 10 is going to be. Okay. Number 10, the Champion Rivale from Age of Calamity. of Yoda from Attack of the Clones. Yeah, I think... But, I mean, this is all the tweaking. Like, Dog literally just threw this thing together, so... I also... Dog, by the way, the animation... I'm really impressed with the animation, too. I love it. It reminds me so much already of... Oh, I want to go over here. Because it's done. Oh, got it. It reminds me a lot... The animation reminds me a lot of Link's Awakening. Was that a Jawa? Now, have you had to do any custom coding, Dog, on this? Or is this all just built in so far with the engine? All custom. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Engine gives nothing to you. Oh, interesting. See, that's I gotta tell you, that's something I kind of like about Unity. You've got a fair amount of built-in, which for somebody like me, who doesn't know what the hell they're doing, it's helpful. Oh, look at that, folks. We have a bridge that breaks away. Okay, this is rad. So you had to code that in, right, Dog? You can copy paste. Okay, that's kind of nice. Does that kind of not fit through there? Okay, no, the rest. Oh, no, no worries, no worries. What happens when you die? You just die. Nothing happens. This is so cool. I am so impressed. This is going to be fun. This is going to be so much fun. Hey, look at that. Wait, where am I? Awkward. I'm on the other side of the level. I assume I am. Yep, I was over there. No, we weren't invisible. We started from a different spot. Remember, I placed him back at the elevator that made the character. Oh, the shield doesn't do anything yet. That's okay. We can do. Oh, why doesn't the camera move here? That's a little weird. That's a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird on the camera. Not sure what's happening there. Oh, gaming is so much fun. Hello? Oh, literally can't do anything. Bug! Yeah, totally. Oh, the lock has a trigger. Oh, got it. Okay. Number 9 is Hyrule Main Field Thief from Twilight Princess. What do you think Okay, folks. I'm getting a little tired, so I'm going to call it here. But what do you think the number 1 top 100 Legend of Zelda songs of all time is? I'm curious. We can read it in the script window. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, here you go. Yeah, I got it right here. How cool is this? Wait, no, this is not the script, is it? This is awesome. Oh, I didn't. Damn it. I did not mean to do that. Boo. Okay, well. You think Ganondorf Battle Ocarina of Time? You're probably right? Let's take a look. What do you think number 1 is? Staff credits for Age of Calamity is number 3. By some... What? Oh, this is such BS. Okay, Ocarina of Time end credits is number 2. Okay, I don't trust it. This is the worst. I clicked on the worst one ever. The number 1 Zelda top 100 Legend of Zelda songs of all time is Skyward Sword: The Staff Rule. So like the credits at the end of the game. I don't know about that. That's questionable. It's good. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't even gotten there yet. I'm playing through Skyward Sword right now. Ganondorf Battle Ocarina of Time. per Highlander request. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is good. It's good. It's good. You're not wrong. Goes on forever. This is 29 minutes of it. This is the extended version. Hey folks, it's been an awesome time. This has been so much fun. This is a great start. And I am going to continue. I don't know how much of this I'm going to stream, but I wanted to just go through the experience with y'all. And maybe somebody might find this helpful. I have no idea. I got to tell you, for an editor that's over a decade old, coming up on 2 decades, I'm pretty impressed with what it can do and what is available just out of the box. Now, I mean, as a designer, I want to get into, like, you know, custom sprites and all that kind of stuff. We'll see where we go from there, but I think it's good to get a strong foundation of the actual teaching of the game and all that kind of stuff from the player perspective. So I'm with you, dog. I mean, original music. I mean, so I'm lucky enough to know some composers and stuff like that. We may be able to find some people to do that, but to also learn it yourself, I agree. That's a pretty cool thing to be able to do. Dog, by the way, this is rad. This is going to be a lot of fun to work on, and it may not be done for 10 years. I don't know, with the way I stream and the way I actually have time for stuff. So I happen to have a Friday night available, so let's go find somebody to raid. For those of you that have stuck around, thanks so much for hanging out and checking out what is it like to actually try to create something. You could absolutely make your own temple in the game. We could finish. I agree with you. I think we could totally finish this in 2021. And it's perfect timing.